All right, and I'm joined by our friend Charlie here from the Gladys Porter Zoo, and tell us about this guy. So this is an alligator.
Yes, it's an American alligator, and generally there's so many different species of crocodile. They're all kind of in the same family, you would say, but there are only two specific species of alligator here in the American alligator in North America, and there's also a Chinese alligator. And at one time we briefly had a Chinese alligator at the zoo, and they're pretty impressive. They're a little bit maybe stockier than the American alligator. The American alligator gets a lot larger. Like if, for example, a male can get anywhere from like 10 to 13 feet. A female will be a little bit smaller, about 9 feet or so, and they're found pretty much all this lower part from Texas all the way down to Florida. So, you know, they can get very large and they can get very aggressive and dangerous. So it's always a good idea if you're in an area that can contain alligators, you should always watch, you know, where you're at. I know sometimes here in South Texas, we'll get people that kind of report seeing alligators, and
Yeah.
it's nothing uncommon. They've been here for a very long time. It's just you don't see them because they're very elusive.
So how old is this guy?
So this one's probably about a couple years old. It's a little bit on the smaller side, but we just got it here at the zoo maybe a few months ago. So now it's part of our animal ambassador team. So it's in the education department. It'll go out to different schools or events across the valley, and I love alligators. I think they're the coolest things in the world. I even have an alligator Christmas tree ornament.
Oh.
But one thing I was telling you a bit earlier is the difference between the crocodiles and the alligators. Of course, their snout and where their teeth are formed, but for some reason, alligators are a little bit more calm. The crocodiles can get a little feisty at times.
His little overbite is just adorable.
He is. He's a cool little guy.
Yeah.
Or female. We don't know yet. We'll find out, you know, a little bit later when we'll do a little test to see if it's a male or female.
Okay, and so you guys have an event coming up.
Yeah, so this is kind of pretty much our event season. So if you're in the lower valley, basically La Feria down, you can visit our website for more information about that. But the lower valley is going to be September 15th to the 17th, pretty much all this weekend. You'll get in for a great admission for $3. And the upper valley, don't stress, your appreciation weekend is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Okay, perfect. So if you live in the lower valley, you can get into the zoo for $3 to come see this guy.
Exactly.
Awesome. So
so if you want to come out to the zoo, just have a good time, and it's going to be a great weekend. And Alan's going to make sure, Andrew's going to make sure that we have a good weekend.
look at him go. All right, thank you so much for coming on. Thanks for bringing him
No
to
problem.
show us. All right, we'll be right back.